Hello everyone, this is Bigalski,
And JTB.
and this is Chapter 17 of my making the end of Chapter Master Ninja rankings for the Ninja Gaiden Sigma Master Collection. So it's been a little while, but we're back on track here. We've both been a little busy during the holiday season, so it's something that, and I've got to turn this down. There we go, that way we don't get to hear it. So on this chapter, the time limit's pretty short, and I go back and save. And here, I think, I try to get some UTs, and then I have some problems with some counterattacks. See right there, how I missed?
Yeah.
And I know when to counterattack, but there's just something about it that I mess up. I think I get it there. Yeah, I actually have to press counterattack before he hits me. And it's just on the Berserkers, and it's with Ryu and Rachel. But all the other enemies, I know how to do it. See, so that's the reason I kind of decided, hey, I'm going to farm a little bit. And,
I just thought, could that be your TV? You got a new TV, recently, right?
Well, it did it on my other couple TVs back in the original Sigma, whenever it came out. And it was something about it was just the Berserkers. I remember Weevelin and I were talking about that, and it's just something I have to adjust. So you could farm this all the way down to 0, but you're going to lose. You're going to need that time because the chapter time limit is so short. And I think
it's 12 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's only 11:59. So I think I was going to keep it to right around 30 seconds and then just go from there. But I could have gotten a few more UT points here, but then maybe missed out on some other UT points later on. It's just finding that fine balance here. And I left all this part in. Is this still going? I mean, is this still adding to your chapter time, you think?
Not as far as I know, just on experience, really. Anything where you're not kind of in control of Ryu. So, like opening chests, going through doors, cutscenes, all that sort of stuff. Because sometimes when you do a chapter, it's mainly from Karma running, really. When you time a chapter, if you was to say add in all the door animations, you think, yeah, that would put me over the time limit, and yet you're under the time limit. So, I would hazard a guess not, but it's not something I've kind of brute force tested.
Yeah, it's something that it just made me think. It just seems so much quicker than Black. I mean, excuse me, so much longer than Black. Because that comes up at the end of when the chapter's over with.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So that was one thing that I thought of because it goes by pretty fast. I probably could have got another ET out of all this if it was perfect. Also, having the level 3 Dobby is, in terms of playing for Karma, you wouldn't want to do that. But
for these fights, it wouldn't make a difference, though. To be fair, the level 1 Dabilla or UT would one-shot those guys anyway. But
oh, really?
Up until this point in the game, you wouldn't really want it level 3. I mean, generally speaking, in Sigma, it's a little bit different when you go above hard mode because of the way the time limits are in Sigma. But on normal and hard, you pretty much want to keep your levels as low as you can for as long as you can.
Now for the Ghostfish fight here, because the fire wheels go for so long, and I tried using the Lunar or the Dobby or something for it to be a little bit faster, and the fire wheels would pretty much kill the Ghostfish before the UT would connect. So I just figured, let me just go with the splash damage of the UF is pretty much you're going to get a UT out of it, even though I probably lose out on, because of the length of the animation, I lose out on 2 Warhammer or Dobby UTs. And I think
I don't know if you find it as well, but in Sigma, when you do the fire wheels and heavy weapon UTs, your UTs seem to almost always register, whereas that does not happen in Black. It can be, they seem to be a lot stricter on the collision in Black. If your fire wheels basically has to miss a fish to get a UT, whereas in Sigma it seems like you pretty much always get UTs registering, even when you've got fire wheels on.
See, I was going to try to run down the wall, and my movement is so bad that I ended up flipping up on the wall. And this is one of the, because of the time limit is so short, again, bad movement. I try to jump away and I land on their head. So, I mean, just some of the little things that are a little frustrating. And normally, if if you're playing for score, you can go back and save and you have the time. But here you don't. So I had to do these fights back to back. So as good as it could be, or should have been, I didn't want to put in a lot of effort versus, trying to get it perfect or whatever. But, I missed, what about, 3 UTs there or something like that. It's just that bad movement we're talking about. I thought, I'm just going to run around the corner here and run down the side so I don't pick up the essence and everything. And not only did I bird flip off the wall, I picked up both essences.
I like the way that laser crab fiend just 360'd there when you dropped the smoke bomb. It's like, where'd he go? And he just turned around and saw him. Just playing a lot of HP 2 lately. Man, this looks really good. This is a nice looking game even now.
Yeah,
it really is a good looking game. Like just the laser crab fiends especially. Like just how much better. Look at that combo. Like yeah,
right.
how much better they look. Not that Black and 04 look bad, per se. It's just they really did do a nice job making this look good.
Now usually I would do this fight last, but because there's a Muramasa statue there at the end of the labyrinth, I did this, now. And then that way, if I drop all my smoke bombs, I can restock.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I don't know if it's... I don't really start with the UT like you normally would if you did it last.
Yeah.
But, again, it's just finding that balance because the time limit is so short. And again, I think here, like if I tried to use the UF here, he would end up like jumping towards a corner and not moving from that corner.
Yeah.
And the Warhammer or the Dobby would miss a lot of the fish. So again, I'm losing out on some points, and I know we said that hey, we're not this is not a full-blown karma run, but because I am doing better than I thought, I want to kind of keep it up and see where I finish on this. But it's again, you would go back and save.
Yeah.
At this point, and you can't do that because of the time limit. And like I said, me jumping off the wall, it's not me just trying to jump off the wall. It's just like my movement is so bad, and I'm beyond trying to fix that at this point. Now I've tried like the Warhammer and doing this, and then I would go over by that pillar there to the left, and end up getting behind it. It's like the Warhammer UT would drag me over there. So now, but the UF drags me here in the corner.
Yeah.
Now, and the time limit's a little bit longer. I think
it's a lot longer for this one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you Gleaming Blade this or something, and I have a hard time buffering in the Gleaming Blade to where the fish don't bite.
Yeah,
and,
that's it. It's a tricky emotion because most of the time with UTs, all you have to do is like basically hold Y. The thing that makes the Gleaming Blade a bit trickier is you have to buffer in that rotation as well. And if you're too late, you'll move. Rhea will start moving, and obviously you'll get bit. And if you're too early, then you'll just get Blade of the Undefeatable or like a rotate Y. You won't actually get the Gleaming Blade come out. Right.
So that was the problems I had, but I think. Maybe I could have gotten a few more with the Warhammer or the Gleaming Blade thing, but I kind of took the easy way. And I think this fight right here, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Why
he just stands there.
Yeah. It's funny because if I didn't finish the third fight or the fight with look at my time. 11, only.
Yeah, if you'd have taken those times down, you would have gone over by quite a bit.
Yeah, so the Berserker fight, the where I pick up the first key or the second key, I have to do that fight back to back, and had a lot of bad wall clings and things like that, but I think I still had 25 seconds left with the cats there. here I am fighting Spirit Doku and beating him about as fast as you can with the low health UF, and still only made it by, 18 seconds or 17 seconds, something like that. Now,
Yeah.
it's but
Yeah, so even like a regular Doku kill, in theory, could have put you over the time limit there.
right. But here's the good news for everybody. Just go through on the Ghostfish fight and XXS jump X with the flails, and you'll probably make all your and make your time bonuses, and maybe throw in a UT every now and then or something. Kill the berserkers regularly, and then once you kill the first one, UT the second one, and then kill them normally, and however you want to do. You don't need to do all this stuff. We've kind of figured that out now, that you don't
Yeah.
need to go for what I'm doing now to get the Master Ninja rank. We still don't know the scores, but and also, if you looked at my kills, I think I was only like 4 over on my kills, where usually
Yeah.
you're a lot over in this chapter.
Yeah, you are. Worth mentioning just for the Ghostfish real quick, it is a Sigma only thing because of the dual swords, but you can just use the XXX or just square, 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 square combo with them, and you're nigh on invulnerable on Ghostfish when you use that.
I was going through and mopping up some of the weapon achievements, and I did it there in after you fight, or in the Spirit Doku arena, and I noticed that just XXXX, or 4X's, right? It's 4X's.
I can't remember how many it is, but it's whatever the dual swords, like just basic, XX square square combo is, over and over again. Yeah. I think if the timing is absolutely perfect, I think they can get you afterwards. But I mean, it's extremely generous, the timing on that. So unless you're way off, you should be fine.
And also, I mopped up a lot of the Nimpo achievements, the weapon achievements, and I did it all in the Spirit Doku arena with the Ghostfish. And something I didn't know until I heard JTB talk about it, that if you're going for the Nimpo achievements, they have to be at level 3.
Yeah.
Because I think I spent one time in the Aqueducts, and I'm like, man, why is this achievement not popping up? Because I was only at level 2. And
yeah,
then it
I remember.
Until I heard you say that.
Well, I can't remember where I saw that, but I remember when I got the Vita, because this is originally the Vita version, basically, and I remember this was a couple of years ago now, I think, but someone mentioned something about the Vita version, and I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go check that. So I fired up my Vita. And for some reason I thought I had the platinum on it, but I thought, oh, I never got the platinum on this, why not? And I looked at the trophies that I didn't have, and it was all the stupid Nimpo ones. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'll just quickly Google this and see.
Right.
Is there a trick to this or something? And it was just on one of the threads. Someone mentioned, just FYI, if you're going for this, make sure they're at level 3, because the guy that posted that spent 3 hours doing it, and he didn't get anything for it. So yeah, I can't remember your name, but whoever you are on the trophy forum, shout outs to for posting that.
Yeah, and another shout out for me listening to JTB because of you posting it out to him. Yeah. So hopefully people will hear that. But yeah, that arena, there's 45 kills, right there, and it's easy to chain UTs or things like that, and just run. You don't even have to go out the door to come back in, or even out the door to go to the save statue. Just go out of the arena area,
yep,
and come back in, and they'll respawn, and it went by pretty fast.
Yeah,
and,
it's super quick. I just used the door bit. Where the what's it called?
The soul decay.
Yeah,
soul
where the key is. Yeah, I use that because I think there's more Ghostfish in that fight if I remember right. I think you get 46 there, where you only get 41.
Okay.
But anyway, well, it's not that big of a deal. But I think it only takes about 40 seconds, so you're getting 100 kills, in less than 2 minutes when you do those. Yeah. So, for anyone that's, maybe not got the weapon achievements yet, just make a save there, and you'll probably get all of them in 15 minutes or so. Because you're also going to earn stuff going through the game. I think when I was playing normally, on my first normal run, I think I got 3 of them on that run alone. I think I got the Dragon Sword, Debilero, and UF on that run, just playing the game normally.
Yeah. So, other than that, the save pattern for me was just a little bit different. The fight before the Spirit Doku room in Ninja Gaiden Black was usually a You could usually start off with a UT because it was the last fight, but this one I didn't feel like I could. And also, after I did got everything at Miramasa that I was going to get, and I'm coming back through with my Jump X, right there at the very end, I had to let them, or I had to go down to low health. So if you get grabbed upon, and then you lose your rebirth, well, you kind of, unless you want to buy a rebirth later on, you still got to waste a lot of time to go back down to low health. And if I'd had that happen, I would have gone over on the time limit.
Yeah.
So finding that balance is, in order to make the time limit, I think that's the most important thing. And really, that's all for the chapter. I've already started. Or chapter 18. I'm halfway up the core, and then I came back down and bought some supplies and restocked, and hopefully I'll finish that out here within the next couple of weeks. It should be an easy, but Shelly and I are busy trying to find a place to live, and I don't have that much time to play like I used to, but we're getting close.
Yeah, here we are.
And okay, guys, well, I think that's it. Again, you don't have to go for all the points like I do, but throwing a few UTs here and there, make the time limit, make the chapter time limit and the encounter time limits, and you'll be fine to get that Master Ninja rank. So we will see you in the next video. Everyone take care, and Happy New Year to everyone. See ya.
Take care, everybody. Peace.